This wonderful young woman who has lived for 200 million years slowly placed her hand on a dying man. She closed her eyes, seemingly attempting to open his meridian channels. Not long after, the man's heart began to beat. Even his feet, which had been frozen into ice, instantly recovered. Such a miraculous scene amazed the people around him, and it made them suspect this girl might not be a human from Earth. While the two were still discussing, a colleague on the monitor suddenly fainted. After a thorough examination, Ellie discovered that her colleague was infected with a mysterious virus, and the carrier of this virus is the girl. And with the current level of medical care, there is no way to eliminate it. Helplessly, Jack sought the girl, requesting her to save his colleague again. For once, she seemed to understand Jack's English, and followed him to the ward. She extended her hands, placing them on the other person's chest and forehead, continuing to release her magic. But every time he finished casting magic, he fainted for no reason. And when Ellie examined him, she found that the hemoglobin in the girl's body was plummeting. Obviously, if she continued casting spells, her body would not be able to support it and she would die instantly. So in order to save her life, they decided to confine her. But the girl knew, those who fainted in the room were all caused by her arrival. She did not want to see these innocent people die because of her. So the kind-hearted girl first groped the guards unconscious, then she sneaked into the hospital room. She began to treat the poisoned people. By the time they realized, it was already too late. The girl was already lying on the floor in critical condition. Seeing the critical situation, they rushed her to the hospital. But modern medicine could not cure her. The girl could only wait for death with her eyes open. Jack came to her and confessed his love for her. It turns out that the first time he saw the girl, he had already fallen in love with her. But now they were about to be parted by life and death. Hearing this, the girl also tried her best to pull out a small smile. Then she fell asleep forever. Thus, their relationship ended before it even began. This is the end of the movie. This story tells us, when you meet someone you like, you must be bold enough to confess your love.